In today's video, we're going to get some tacos, we're going to Wharton Iron Furnace, and a little bit of Uniontown. There goes Clyde. All right again. We're going to try the taco shack. The water is raised a little bit, but not by much. People at the taco shack. Shack parking. Here is the taco shack in Albright, West Virginia. Taco Shack's across the street. Many businesses in Albright. This shows they put a business someplace and you're good, you'll get business. Open. If you see the flag at the end of the bridge in Albright, they're open. Here's the window to order the Taco Shack and a menu on the side. Business hours, Monday through Friday, 11 to 7. The full menu. Daily lunch specials from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Go with salsa and sour cream.
Menus available right here to get. The Taco Shack is the taco salad bowl. The dessert cinnamon chips. Opened up one of the beef tacos. That's what I got. A combo. 2 beef tacos, the cinnamon for dessert, and a drink for $5. Taco flag is flying. That means they are open. Stop for a second just to see the town of Brewston, the bridge that goes across into Brewston. Clifton Mills. It's like a 90-degree turn here by a barn. Beautiful country. What do you say? Just entered Pennsylvania from West Virginia. Cows up on the hill. Flags all along the guardrail. There's lots of locations. We found the Forbes State Forest along our route. On down the road, we found a Forbes State Forest with the iron furnace in the background. It's weird. I don't know if you can hear it, but this guardrail clicks. It's hot. I don't know if that's what's doing it. Parking lot for the iron furnace. Information sign. It says Wharton Iron Furnace, 1839 to 1873. Andrew Stewart began construction of this charcoal iron furnace in 1837. It was first fired in 1839 and remained in operation until 1873. PA Bureau of Forestry, Department of Conservation and Natural Resources. In Albright, West Virginia, there's also an iron furnace. And now I got to see one in Pennsylvania. Information signs you can read for the history. Nicely documented. Second of the information signs that you can read. Stream and a wall that looks like the iron furnace. Same type construction. More than 20 iron furnaces once operated in Fayette County. Iron ore was found nearby, as well as supplies of wood for charcoal. In the 1860s, coal was converted to coke and replaced charcoal. They mined the coal, added into the beehive-shaped ovens, resulting in coke to fuel iron blast furnaces. Small iron furnaces began to close in the 1870s, as new processes allowed larger furnaces to be built in Pittsburgh. Fayette County contained a lot of ore deposits and forests. In 1839, Republican Andrew Stewart built the charcoal-fired Wharton Furnace along Cheney Run in Wharton Township and managed it until 1856. The ownership of the furnace switched hands several times before its last ingot cast in 1873. Turned iron ore into molten iron, which was poured into sandy molds. Hardened cast iron or pig iron, named after the molds, which looked like those of piglets nursing on a sow, was melted in foundries to produce products such as cannonballs. Other manufacturers burned off the carbon graphite to create wrought iron products such as horseshoes. The thick stone furnace is shaped like a flat-topped pyramid. From wooden scaffolding, fillers dumped alternating layers of charcoal, fuel, iron. Thick stone furnace is shaped like a flat-topped pyramid. From wooden scaffolding, fillers dumped alternating layers of charcoal, fuel, iron ore, and limestone flux into the top of the furnace. As the charcoal burned, the temperature rose as high as 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The resulting carbon gases escaped up the furnace stack and molten iron sank to the bottom. It shows layers of iron ore, charcoal and limestone. The byproducts of the iron making, impurities called slag, float on the molten iron. Workers at the Wharton Furnace drew off the neck like slag, which could be used in the creation of cement. Larger than most iron furnaces of its time, the Wharton Furnace is 33 feet wide, 31 feet deep, and 31 feet high. Developed in Scotland, the hot blast process was one of the biggest advances in the Industrial Revolution. It's the iron furnace. It reminds me of a pyramid. It's very massive. See, there's Paul standing. You can see the comparison of how big the iron furnace is. Here's one of the sides. It's got like a little furnace hole. You can see it has another hole on the other side. In that corner. See what it looks like. Oh. I can feel water dripping. The stones sit like on each other, but kind of go in. There's nothing like concrete in between holding them together. They're just sat there, stacked, all fitted together. Pretty amazing. The Wharton Iron Furnace. You can see how big it is compared to Paul. Here's the other side. You can see some weeds or things growing out of it. One of the last ingots made in this furnace, donated to the Fort Necessity Lions Club by the John Myers family. Over here is another entrance. Looks like a metal beam along this side, holding up the rocks. We have some graffiti in the rocks. More graffiti in the rocks. The other side, it has a hole on its side too. Goes back in there a long way. Here is the back side. Wondering if this hill is where the ramp or where they would have fed it from. A little side platform. We're a little above the rocks. It's pretty neat. It has stood time and looks pretty nice. And imagine how they built it, picked all the stones to place them, how they stayed there. Wharton Furnace photographed in 1899. Stones are placed neatly on the sides of the wall. On top of the mountain above Uniontown. Stopping at Uniontown, and then we're headed to Cooper's Rocks. It says, "Welcome to historic Hopwood." And this is Hopwood. Some pretty buildings. Just ahead, there's lots of large buildings, large churches. We're coming to the downtown area. It's July 4th, a holiday, so most of the stuff downtown was closed. Not much traffic at all, which made it perfect. I wanted to look around, loving the statues and history all through downtown. Stay tuned for the next video. We're on our way to Cooper's Rock.